We were told not to enter the forest at night, but curiosity got the better of us. Now, we find ourselves surrounded by strange sounds and shadows that follow us everywhere. It all started with a dare. Tyler, the bravest of our group, challenged us to explore the mysteries of the forbidden forest. Mary, ever the skeptic, rolled her eyes but joined in, while Jake and I hesitated before stepping into the dense woods. As we ventured deeper, the canopy thickened, and the last sliver of moonlight disappeared, leaving us in pitch darkness. Sounds of rustling leaves and distant whispers filled the air. Mary's flashlight flickered uncertainly, casting eerie shadows that twisted and danced around us. "This place gives me the creeps," Jake muttered, trying to hide his growing unease. Suddenly, a chilling howl pierced the stillness, and we froze in our tracks. "What was that?" I whispered, gripping my backpack tightly. Tyler shrugged and took the lead, but I noticed his steps were more cautious now. The deeper we went, the stranger things became. Glowing eyes peered at us from the underbrush, and the trees seemed to shift and breathe. Mary, usually the voice of reason, was now gripping my arm. "We should turn back," she said, but the path we had taken seemed to have vanished. Panic set in when we realized we were lost. Our phones had no signal, and the compass app spun uselessly. It felt like hours as we stumbled through the forest, the feeling of being watched growing stronger. We stopped when Jake noticed a faint, ghostly light in the distance. "Maybe it's the way out," he suggested, and with no other option, we followed. The light led us to a small clearing where an ancient, gnarled tree stood. Its branches were adorned with hundreds of glowing orbs, like spirits captured in the wood. The air was thick with an unspoken presence. Suddenly, the orbs floated down, forming figures that surrounded us. They seemed neither malevolent nor benevolent, merely curious. "Why are you here?" a soft, ethereal voice asked. Tyler, finding his courage, stepped forward. "We were drawn here. We mean no harm." The spirits whispered among themselves and then parted ways. "You may leave," the voice said, "but remember, this forest is not for the living at night." Guided by the spirits, we found our way back to the edge of the forest, the first rays of dawn breaking through. We never spoke of that night again, but the forbidden forest continued to haunt our dreams.